All right, with today's review, I'm really excited to bring you what I consider to be the greatest wallet ever designed and produced. And I know that those are very strong words, but bear with me for a little bit. I want to give you a little background on this wallet and explain why I think it's the best ever designed and created. So, this wallet is produced by a company called CUOIERIA Fiorentina, which translated to English essentially means a Florence leather shop. From out of Firenze. And so, a little backstory. About 7.5 years ago, after I finished my 2-year degree in university, I decided to travel around Europe for a bit, and specifically Italy. And at the time, I worked at a health food store, and my boss, she was an Italy fanatic. So she was in Italy probably 4 or 5 times a year, doing culinary trips, wine trips, history trips, sightseeing trips. They have one for just about everything. So she was really excited when she found out I was going to be kind of embarking on this journey, and so she bought me a wallet, and specifically this wallet right here, which is the same wallet, just about 7.5 years old now. And she said, in Europe there are a lot of pickpockets, so it's a good idea to have a small, thin wallet that goes in your front pocket instead of your standard rear bifold or trifold style wallet, which is what I used to use because that's what my dad used. So this specific wallet, I was gifted it for 7 years and 4 months ago, and it's been in my pocket ever since. So this wallet has seen daily use for more than 7 years now, which is a pretty long time for a wallet to stick with you. So a couple of years ago, and I learned to love this wallet. I learned to appreciate the size and the features, and I don't stick anything in my back pockets anymore because it's uncomfortable, and it's just something that I got out of the habit of. So this is, as far as a slimline, front pocket, minimalist type wallet, this is an amazing design, and I absolutely love it. So again, this particular wallet has been with me for more than 7 years now, in my pocket every single day. And as you can tell, it's getting a little beat up. It's seen better days, but I don't know what you'd expect after 7 years except for something like this. So a couple years ago, when I knew that the wallet was going to die, I was like, man, I need to find a replacement. And I tried looking online for the company, and all I had to go off of was this little logo, and I actually had read it wrong. I didn't read it as CUOIERIA. I read it as something else, so I was never able to locate this wallet online. So last week, I was on the journey again, looking for a new wallet, under the impression I would never be able to find this. So I was looking for a close comparison. I found a few examples of something that might be similar, but my wife, whose Italian is better than mine, pointed out that there was an R in there and that I was reading it wrong. And so, lo and behold, I found their website, and they still make the wallet today. And I was absolutely ecstatic. I was beyond words excited. So I got really excited. I ordered one, and then I was like, wait a second, that's stupid. What if they stop making it? It's shipping from Italy. I have to pay shipping. I might as well order two. So I ordered one, emailed them, asked them if they could change it to two, and they said they'd be happy to do that, sent me a PayPal invoice. And then I talked to a good friend of mine who's also been very much a fan of this wallet for a number of years and wanted one, and he said, well, how many are you ordering? And I said, well, I ordered one. I think I'm going to order two, just to be safe. He said, well, order two for me as well. Hence the reason that I bought 4 of these wallets all the way from Italy. So again, 7 years of wear, still looks pretty good. Here are the features of the wallet that I like. On the outside, you have 4 credit card slots on this particular side, and you also have 4 on this particular side. So that makes easy access of your cards, which is my primary mode of payment, very simple to get to, and they're not all crammed together in a clamshell, so I can look and say, oh, I need this card, or I need this card, or I need this card, instead of let me open everything up and look for a card. So you have 4 external card slots on each side, and the way that they're staggered makes them, again, fairly thin. This is probably maybe 1/2 inch thick, maybe 3/4, but it's definitely less than an inch thick, even at its widest part. So I love this feature. Easy access, staggered, you can see what you're grabbing. for your specific cards. Another thing that I disliked about a lot of the wallets I was looking at is they may have only had 3 of these slots that you'd be able to get to on the front. So 4 on this side, 4 on this side. Behind that you have another pocket. I've just got my grocery rewards card in there. Back here there's the other pocket, and then in the middle you have a large pocket which allows you to fit you know, like a bill folded in half. It fits in there perfectly. So again, I think this design is amazing. It's extremely practical. It's thin. It's an excellent size. As far as the size goes in inches, you're about, let's see here, let's go from this side, easier to measure. So looking at about 3 1/4 by about 4, 4 1/2, 4 3/4, somewhere around there. So that's the specific size of the wall, and then thin or thick as you make it. So this is the style that the logo used to be. Here's the new logo, a little nicer done. This one, the stitching matched the color of the leather. On this one, the new models, essentially, it now has contrasting stitching. On this particular one, the inside was just kind of a brown polyester type material, and they have since upgraded to a branded type of gold coloration material on all the pockets, even inside here. Not that it matters, but again, they've made some nice touches. The leather is really good quality. It's held up well, very well, for daily use for a long time. So, and the price is very reasonable. It's about, well, I mean, it's hard to hold them to a specific price, especially with the currency exchange, but this was 18 euro, shipping was about 15 euro, and the shipping, I placed the order on the 25th of February, and these arrived on the 27th of February, so that DHL shipping is very quick. So, you know, you might look and say, I'm going to pay a lot for shipping, but it's worth it. It's nice to get things in 2 days as opposed to 2 weeks from Europe. So, there are some slight variations in the tanning. I think they use vegetable oil, and but again, perfect. It's going to be less than $50 for one with shipping, even with the exchange ratio from the euro to the dollar. So, CUOIERIA Fiorentina, they did a fantastic job. I'm so ecstatic they still make this wallet. I have at least 10 to 14 years worth of time left with these 2 wallets, and then my good friend, he also has about 10 to 14 years left based on use with this particular wallet. So anyways, I was just super excited to be able to get my hands on this design again. I would highly recommend that you guys take a look at their company. They do have the website in English, so you can look at it in English, and on the website there's some translation. They call it, well, they call it, what do they call it? Porta tessere, I think, is what they call them in Italian. I don't know how that translates exactly, but if you're on the English version, leather briefcases is what they're called. There's the item code, and yeah, 18 euro. There are the measurements if you want them. So anyway, thank you so much to CUOIERIA Fiorentina for still making this wallet. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. And again, check out the website. They also sent a brochure. They have some very nice, expensive purses that my wife would like. So, I don't know, that'll be pricey. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. If you're in the market for a front pocket Slimline wallet, I honestly don't think that you can beat this in terms of the quality, in terms of the price, and absolutely in terms of the design. It doesn't get any better than this for this category of wallets. So, that's my review. I'll put a link to the website below in the description box, so if you do want to order one, you can. And yeah, just absolutely stoked. Again, more than 7 years of use with this wallet, and I just couldn't give it up. There wasn't anything that I could find besides this wallet that would fill that void for me. So anyways, that's about it. I'm going to switch to all my stuff to my new wallet now that I've made the video, and be on my way. Thanks for watching. Take care.